Now then, YouTube, it's Chatty here, bringing you episode number 5 of my Football Manager 26 series with Liverpool. And to start the episode off, I'm going to show you all the highlights from the previous games that we played off camera. I had to do a mic test, obviously, because of the crackling in the last one. So that's fixed now, so that's good. But first game for us was against Galatasaray away in the UEFA Champions League. And Mo Salah put us 1-0 up in the 18th minute. The Egyptian King has 3 goals in 3 games in the Champions League for us now, which is wonderful. And that's how the game finished. Finished 1-0 to the mighty Reds away in Europe. Obviously, in this fixture in real life, we lost 1-0. It wasn't the best start. And in another fixture we lost in real life was Brentford away. They were our next opponents in the Premier League, obviously a league that we are topping. I gotta be honest, it was a bit of a mad one, as Jordan Henderson gives the ball to Coyote there, and Virgil van Dijk heads it away into Alexis McAllister, who gives it to Florian Wirtz. Wirtz to Salah, Isak, back to Salah, and then back to Isak, and it's 1-0. Pretty good goal to start the game off. The Reds take the lead in the 38th minute. Obviously, we conceded in the first 5 minutes from real life, and it's been quite a tough run for us Liverpool fans, and Alisson Becker in this universe didn't make our life any easier as he tried running out again. Second time he tried that, and we concede from it through Kevin Schade. But we find the ball again here in the 54th minute. Curtis Jones into Florian Wirtz. Lovely turn there, and the German is proving his worth in this universe anyway, with a brilliant goal to get past former Red man Queeve Kelleher. And speaking of former Reds, Jordan Henderson is up now to take this corner, and he's going to whip it in for Sepp van der Berg. And yeah, the 2x Reds get Brentford back in the game and make it 2-2. So not an ideal situation for us, but one that Brentford did deserve overall. They absolutely battered us in this game, so I was quite happy with a point. Next up was Aston Villa at Anfield. Time to get some wins back on the board, but sadly Cody Gakpo went off injured, and he is out for 4 to 5 weeks. But as you can see in the 78th minute here, we have got the ball through Virgil van Dijk, who gives it to Ibrahima Konate, into Alexis McAllister, out to Jeremy Frimpong. Brilliant one to Szoboszlai, and Frimpong, he's been on fire this season. He's scored quite a few goals at right back, so I can't complain at that. And he gives us the lead. Then in the 92nd minute, Federico Chiesa finds himself on the ball, gives it to not Dominic Szoboszlai, to Ryan Gravenberch, who seals the win for us in a 2-0 victory. Yeah, and that's how it finished. 2-0 to the Reds. A great win, keeps us at the top of the Premier League. And next up was our UEFA Champions League game against Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. And this proved to be very, very tough. I gotta be honest, I did feel a weak inside out because I wasn't expecting them to cause us any problems. But then Conor Bradley decided to get sent off in the 22nd minute. I don't know what it is with my fullbacks, but they love getting red cards. And it's doing my head in a little bit. I know I've got guest stuck in on, but that's just how I like to play football on Football Manager. I've always done it, and it doesn't ever seem that bad. But Milos Kerkez there finds Dominic Szoboszlai, and he makes it 1-0 to the Reds. The 10 men of Liverpool take the lead in Lisbon. Kerkez then with a throw into Szoboszlai, into Hugo Ekitike, across to Mo Salah to make it 2-0. And I got to be honest, we played far better with 10 men than we did with 11. So for some reason, we really got back in the game, and at half-time went in with a 2-0 lead. And straight after the break then, Marito finds the ball, and he slams it home. Marita, even, not Marito. I've been having some Doritos, I have, so I got Doritos on the brain. But that wasn't enough. That goal wasn't enough to get them right back into it, as the Reds win 2-1 in Portugal to seal our Champions League victory. Now, we head into the big stuff, starting with Manchester City at the Etihad. So, let's see how we do in this game. It's not going to be easy. However, this is the team. So we've got Alisson Becker in goal, Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez are our fullbacks for today, with Konate partnering Virgil van Dijk, the captain, at the back. We've got Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch as the defensive midfielders in the team, with Alexander Isak up top, Florian Wirtz playing behind him, and Chiesa and Salah playing either side of Florian Wirtz. So hopefully we get a win at the Etihad, just like Liverpool did last season, and on a slot in our title-winning season. I think people forget that sometimes when it comes to Liverpool. We are the champions. Give slot time, we've had a lot happen over the summer, transfers-wise, and obviously other things as well. Give the bloke some time. He will come good. I say come good. He's won a league title already, so he hasn't got a lot to prove, and I do believe he'll get it right. But enough said on Liverpool and real life shit. Let's get to the proper stuff. Man City are playing Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal. He is some fucking keeper, I'll give him that. They got John Stones playing right back, Gvardiol left back, and Kushyanov and Ruben Diaz at the back, centre back. And then they are playing Nicola Gonzalez as the holding midfielder with Matheus Nunes and Nico O'Reilly in centre mid. Bernardo Silva on the right, Savinho on the left, and Erling Haaland up top. So no Reinders, Cherki, Kovacic. Wow, it's a weird lineup. No Ain't Nori either, so pretty weird lineup. It makes me a little bit confident. I hope not too confident to make me look a bit silly. Come on, here we go. Isak to Kanate. Out to Frimpong. Let's get a goal early. Come on. Come on. We can definitely win this. That City lineup's giving me hope. We've already beaten them at Anfield 3-0, although the schedule will say 2-1 because of that freaking crash I had. Not a lot happening in this game so far. No, we've had a shot each. Nothing really happening. City have had a lot more of the ball and a lot more shots, so I'm going to change this to balanced. Hopefully we can get some highlights going our way. Or a highlight at all would be nice. We haven't had a single one yet. And now we've got a highlight. Alisson Becker. Kanate into Jeremy Frimpong. Back to Kanate. Back to Frimpong. They're just playing on their own. Good ball by Frimpong out to Kirkes. Inviting pressure though off Bernardo Silva, who's a pressing machine. Chiesa deals with them both. Into Florian Wirtz. He's got men in the box. Wirtz. Chiesa! He's hit the bar! Oh, god damn this world! Oh, but Salah's found Frimpong. Back to Salah. Into Alexis McAllister for the Reds. And he finds Ryan Gravenberg. And he finds a highlight. More encouraging from us though. Well, a highlight. But yeah, we've had 3 shots, none on target. We've hit the woodwork as well. And we've got another highlight here. Diaz puts the ball into touch. Bloody hell, Kirk has ran up there. Is Chiesa. Federico Chiesa. It's a shot, it's in! It's Alexander Isak! Is he onside? I think he is. It's a cross from Federico Chiesa. He finds Alexander Isak, and it's a 1-0 at the Etihad for Liverpool. What a ball that is. Chiesa, I swear this was a shot. It looks like it is well deflected, and Isak is there to tap it home. What a poacher. 1-0 at the Etihad. This is a big result so far. The best thing about this game is our away record hasn't been great. We've got wins, but we've performed so bad in them. Not Bournemouth. That Brentford game, we got absolutely battered in. Newcastle, we got battered. Luckily, we got at least a point out of those 2 games. But seriously, our away performances have not been the best. At Anfield, we seem to win with ease. But away, we do struggle. But we are winning at the Etihad as it stands. Just before half time. There is a highlight though. Erling Haaland, Van Dijk deals with him. Here's Mo Salah. Can he find Isak? He's made a run. He's given it to Chiesa. Isak's offside there, I think. And Donnarumma picks up the loose ball. I think that is going to be it for the first half. As Nunes finds Gonzalez. I think, yeah, that's it. It's 1-0 half time to the Reds. This is a big result so far. If we can keep it up like this, we will stay 3 points above Man United at the top of the Premier League. And that's exactly where we want to be. Second half kicks off. Right, Pep subbed off Bernardo Silva, probably because he had a yellow card. That is good for me, I think. Now I've said that, though, Cherki will probably score. But as it stands, Isak has got the goal for us that has given us the lead in a real tough fixture. No shots so far in this second half. 9 minutes in now, and it's still 1-0. I'm going to have to make some changes in a sec because Mo Salah's having a bit of a stinker. But not only that, some of them are quite tired. Chiesa especially. But here's McAllister. Poor ball that. Found no one. Here's Mo Salah. Gives it to McAllister. Back to Mo Salah. Into Florian Wirtz. Back to Salah. Wirtz! It's 2. Is he onside? He is! It's 2-0. Isak with the assist. A goal and an assist for Alexander Isak. And the Reds are cooking in Manchester. Brilliant bit of play there from Mo Salah and Alexis McAllister from what was a poor corner. Lovely 1-2. So much space for Salah to find Wirtz. Back to Salah. He was unlucky there with that shot. Oh, Isak's offside there. That shouldn't count. But it has, so fuck you, Manchester City. And we've got a corner here now. Mo Salah's going to take this. Oh, it's wide, but here's Federico Chiesa. Can he find anyone? He can find the net. What a goal from Chiesa. It's 3-0 in Manchester to the mighty Reds of Europe. What a goal that is. It's a poor corner again, headed away with ease by Ruben Diaz. He found Chiesa. And this strike here is phenomenal. He's been on fire for us this season. A goal against United, a goal against Man City. And it's 3-0. Wow. What a start to the episode. I'm going to make some changes now, though. I'm going to take Frimpong off because he's on a yellow. He's having a real good game out there, though. He's a bit tired as well. I'm going to change both fullbacks because Kirkus is a bit tired. As good a game as Chiesa and Wirtz are having, they are a bit tired as well. So, I'm going to put the kid on for Chiesa, and I'm going to put Szoboszlai on for... Szoboszlai. I'll put Curtis Jones on. Let's give him a go. And there are 4 subs. We've got 1 sub left to make in case of an injury or anything like that. Because the last thing we want to do is go down to 10 men whilst avoiding going down to 10 men. Well, what a start so far in a trio of really tough games. We've got, obviously, Forest at home next. And they beat Liverpool at Anfield last season. Not many teams did that. Only them and PSG, so fair play to them. And City... I haven't had a shot for a while, and I'm okay with that. But there's a highlight with 20 minutes to play. Is Jonathan Stones, who gives it to Donnarumma up to Cherky. Kanate deals with it. It's Curtis Jones into Alexis McAllister, who finds Virgil van Dijk. Back to Ibu Magonate. Here's Andrew Robertson. Good ball down the wing for Ngamoa. Good ball in. It's a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. Salah has been taken down there. And it is a pen. He's pointing to the spot. Now Salah can get on the score sheet as well. And we are in for a big, big win here in Manchester. To be fair, when I saw the lineup, I felt a bit confident. But this could be something special. Mo Salah steps up and he scored. It's 4-0 at the Etihad. Wow. Right, I'm going to make a tactical substitution here. I'm going to get Mo Salah off. He's got his goal. His rating's gone up. I'm going to put Hugo Ekitike on. And I'm going to play him up. Oh, God, I hate this thing sometimes. I'm going to play him up top with Isak. We're going to push Curtis Jones out on the right. And just for the last 15 minutes or so, we're 4-0 up. If we don't win this, we have not done a good job, have we? 10 minutes to go in Manchester. Still remains Liverpool 4, Manchester City 0 at the Etihad. And I am loving this. Who needs the ball? 39% possession, but we've had 15 shots at goal, and we've scored 4 of them. So here's Robbo into Van Dijk. Bloody hell, it was a weird ball that to Alisson Becker, but it's found Curtis Jones out on the right-hand side. Back to Conor Bradley, back to Jones. Good bit of footwork by Jones to find Bradley. Good ball in. Oh, I thought Ngamo was going to get that, and it's in! Ekitike makes it 5. What a ball that was from Andy Robertson. It's 5-0. What the fuck is going on here? What a ball that was from Robbo, by the way, on the volley. Might have been a shot. No, what a ball. What a ball that is. It's 5-0. Ekitike on the score sheet as well. We are taking the piss out of these. Wow. Liverpool, take the piss. Liverpool, take the piss. Come on, 5 minutes to go in Manchester. What a result this is. Wow. Wow. Well, this is revenge for 2017-18 season where Man City beat us 5-0 at the Etihad with a Sadio Mane red card. And that will be that. It's Liverpool 5, Manchester City 0 at the Etihad. And what a start to the episode this is. I couldn't have asked for a better one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a result. That takes us 3 points above United in the Premier League here. The quad, if I didn't lose to Bournemouth, would certainly be on. Well, there we are. The transfer of Harvey Elliott to Aston Villa from Liverpool for £30 million has been agreed. The transfer will go through because Harvey Elliott has played now enough games for Villa in this universe, which means his transfer is definitely going through. Not getting the game time at Villa in real life, probably because Emery's a bit unsure on him. He doesn't know if he wants to make the transfer permanent, which is stupid because he is some player. And honestly, I don't want him to go in real life. I love him, me. Next up then is Nottingham Forest at home, and this is the team that we're going with. It's Alisson in goal. Frimpong and Robertson are the fullbacks, with Joe Gomez partnering Virgil van Dijk at centre-back. I've got in mind the Barcelona game, which is next. I've got them away, so I've swapped the team about a little bit. We're still going with McAllister and Gravenberch as the DMs, though they are doing really, really well for us in that position. We've got Szoboszlai playing behind Ekitike, and we've got Isak on the left and Salah on the right. I'm going to try this. Just why not? I want to find a way of getting these two in the same team, and with Gakpo being injured and the potential ability to rest Mohamed Salah for Federico Chiesa with Ngamoa injured, he's got blisters. I don't know what it is in this game with blisters, but my players seem to be getting them all the time. So, yeah. But we'll see how we do here. Van Dijk, I can't drop him really, can I? So I don't really want to. He is some animal on here. So, Forest next. Let's hope we get that win to keep our cushion at the top of the Premier League. This is the Forest side to face us then at Anfield. They got Sells in goal. A back four of Nicolo Savona, Milenkovic, Murillo and Ola Aina at left back with Ibrahim Sangare and Elliot Anderson, who I love, by the way. He is some player. They are playing in the holding midfield positions. They got Morgan Gibbs-White playing behind Kalimuendo, and then Lewis Potter on the left, Ndoye on the right. And hopefully, they all have stinkers. Well, Liverpool lost this fixture in real life last season, 1-0 at Anfield. It was quite a poor performance from Arne Slot's side. Hopefully, we can change that today. Sean Dyche is on the opposition bench as well. So I'm not expecting an easy game, I've got to be honest. But hopefully, we can get past them, especially with Ekitike and Isak up top. And Salah as well. What a squad we've got. I wish they were playing this well in real life, but here we are. It doesn't matter. Up the Reds. Here's Andy Robertson. Oh, we've actually had the ball here. 89% possession. But whenever we get the ball, we seem to have a poor game. But we got a free kick here. Lewis Potter takes down Jeremy Frimpong. And Szoboszlai will take this free kick. Can he find anyone in the box? He can. It's McAllister! What a goal! He only scores bangers. Szoboszlai's cross found Milenkovic of Nottingham Forest, and he headed it straight to Alexis McAllister. And what a goal that is. He gets it into control and just smashes it in the bottom right corner. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. 5 minutes in. That's the start we want. We want to get an early, few goals here, so at half-time we can take off the big guns for that game at the new camp in midweek. It's going to be quite a long episode, this, but I did just want to show the Man City game and the Barca game, but I feel stupid to not show this game as well. A smack bang in the middle. It'd be silly not to show this as well. And considering Liverpool lost here last season, it is a good test to see if we've improved under my leadership compared to Arne Slot. Alright, still 1-0. There's only been the one shot. As soon as I say it, there's been 2 shots for us. But that's it in the first 25 minutes. So that early goal would spur us on to get more. Van Dijk's having a good game out there. Everyone seems to be having a good game out there. Gravenberch's not his best. And Isak is struggling out there on the left. And Ekitike's not having the best game either up top. But to be fair to them, we've hardly had a shot. So it's not going to help, is it? What's going on? Oh, Spurs are beating Arsenal at the Emirates. That's a big, big result in the battle for the title. Can't believe I'm saying that about Spurs, but they're on fire this season. 40 minutes in here, still just 1-0 to the Reds. Not many shots in this first half, just a 7 for both sides. And it looks like we're not going to get another highlight here. 4 shots each. I am going to change the mentality to go a bit balanced, just to get a bit more control in the game, because they are getting shots off, Forest. And that looks like it's... Oh, it's going to be a highlight. I was supposed to say, that looks like that's going to be it for the first half. But we have got a free kick. It's Dominic Szoboszlai into Jeremy Frimpong. Back to Szoboszlai into McAllister. Frimpong again is Dom Szoboszlai. Ryan Gravenberch now for the Reds. Out to Frimpong, who can run. Whoa, what he can pass and all. What a pass that was. Joe Gomez headed it straight into danger. And that is it. 1-0 half-time to the mighty Reds of Europe. But we need to be doing a little bit better. Just an XG of 0.31 in that first half. It took a wonder goal for us to score. And hopefully, as things stand, we're 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League. There's Ola Aina. Jeremy Frimpong wins it, and that is that for the highlight. Fucking brilliant. Right, we're coming to the 60th minute here. Still only 1-0. I do want to take some big guns off, but I am a bit wary about doing that. With the score only being 1-0. Salah has to come off, though, because he's looking a bit fragile out there. I will take off Isak, who's had a stinker. Ekitike is going to play the full game here by the look of things. I'm going to take Gravenberch off as well for Wataru Endo and swap him and Alexis McAllister over. And they're going to be our subs so far. Is Nico Williams for Forest, the ex-Liverpool player, on the pitch for Forest today? A player I wish we never sold. Robbo, you could let that go out, mate, but it's alright. We're back on the counter-attack here. Is Robbo into Wirtz. Wirtz finds Robbo again. He gives it back to Wirtz, who puts it up to Dominic Szoboszlai. Can he find anyone in the box? Is Chiesa? It's cleared. Good chance there for the Reds, but the shot from Chiesa is blocked. Is Robbo again into Wirtz. Szoboszlai. Wataru Endo. Good ball. Chiesa out to Frimpong, and that's the highlight. 15 minutes left to play. It's still 1-0 to the Reds. I need to try and do something here. Frimpong is looking a bit tired. Bradley's nervous, so he's not coming on. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I gotta be honest, I'm a bit lost. Frimpong is tired. Bradley, mate. I'm gonna have a team talk with him. He's gonna have to buck his idea up. Listen keenly, that'll do. 12 minutes to go. Here's Joe Gomez for the Reds. I just thought I could have put Joe Gomez right back and put Gahey on, but it doesn't matter. It's too late now. Here's Andy Robertson for the Reds. Can he find anyone? Oof, good save by Sells. It's a corner. There's a good chance there, but no highlight comes from it. We are playing a lot better. We're getting a lot more shots off. I just want one more goal just to seal it. It's stressing me out. All right, heading into the 90th minute now. There's 4 minutes left to play. I just hope nothing happens here. But that is it. Surely it is. I'll take it. We lost 1-0 at home in real life last season. We get the win today in this FM26 series. And next, it's Barcelona at the Nou Camp. So that win at Forest and results elsewhere going in our favour means we are 5 points clear at the top of the league. At the minute, we're walking it. Hopefully, we can keep up that bit of form. Palace are in the relegation zone. They have actually sacked Glasner. And Eddie Howe has been sacked as Newcastle manager as well, which is a bit crazy because he's a good manager. I would say world class. The team for this is Alisson Becker, Joe Gomez at right back. Conor Bradley's got sent off against Sporting Lisbon. I completely forgot, so I should have played him against Forest. That's just me being stupid. Kanate is partnering Van Dijk at the back. Robbo, I'm trusting him more in this sort of game, so he will be playing left back for us. A holding midfield partnership of McAllister and Ryan Gravenberg, with Isak up top, Florian Wirtz behind him, and Chiesa and Salah on the wings. Well, the last time the Reds faced Barcelona was in 2019 in our 3-0 defeat where Messi scored that insane free kick. That result didn't actually matter in the end as the Reds beat them 4-0 at Anfield in the return leg of the Champions League semi-final. This time it's the group stage and hopefully there's no 3-0 defeat. So Barcelona have got Garcia in goal, Koundé and Balde are the fullbacks with Cabarsi and Araujo are the centre-backs. They got Frenkie de Jong and Pedri is the holding mids with Rafinha on the left, Rafinha on the right, Rashford on the left. And Robert Lewandowski up top with Dani Olmo playing just behind. Rashford always gives Liverpool trouble in real life. Hopefully, not the same for this game. We're currently second in the Champions League phase table, just behind Real Madrid. And there's our wonderful Champions League music. And it's live. Florian Wirtz straight to Virgil van Dijk, who finds Ibrahima Konate, who gives it to Joey G. He finds Mohamed Salah into McAllister, and he's given it away. That is not the best start, Alexis. I know you scored a banger in the last game that gave us the win, but you can't be doing shit like that at the Nou Camp. All right, Joe Gomez. There's still a highlight here. It's a bit weird. Is Van Dijk out to Andy Robertson. Can he find anyone? He can. Frenkie de Jong. That's not who I wanted him to find, but here's Florian Wirtz. Can we get an early counter-attack goal here? Here's Joe Gomez. Good ball by Joey G to Mo Salah. Is that a pen? No, Wirtz, Gravenberg, Wirtz. God damn this world. Wirtz has found the ball again. Can he get Salah? He can. Salah! It's 1-0. 5 goals in 5 for Mo Salah in the Champions League. And we've got an early goal at the Nou Camp. That is exactly what we wanted. What a start. What's going on? We're on the form of our lives, lads. We haven't conceded a goal in a while either. Hopefully that continues. Barca are getting some shots off. I'm going to change the mentality to balanced from positive, just so we keep a bit of control, because they have had a lot of shots here, and we don't want that. Might have taken an early lead, but I could easily slip away from us, especially in a game like this. 25 minutes gone at the Nou Camp. Barca have had 9 shots to our 6, but their XG is significantly lower than ours, meaning we've had the better chances, but there's only been the one highlight, and it was a long one. But here we are, As we speak, there's another highlight. Is Alexis McAllister into Ryan Gravenberg, who's giving it away, but McAllister wins it back. Salah with a great ball into Florian Wirtz. Can he find anyone? Oh, just wide. He should have squared it to Alexander Isak, who was running in the box there. He could have got his second assist of the game. He went for goal instead. Unfortunately, it's still just 1-0. Right, it's a highlight on the 43rd minute here. It's a corner for Barca. Rafinha with the ball in, and Alisson's got it. Can we get a goal on the counter here? Please say we can. Alisson, hurry up, mate. What are you doing? Why are you kicking it long? I've not asked you to do that once. And Ryan Gravenberg's won the ball back. Is Chiesa into Isak? Can he find Mo Salah? He can. Back to Isak. It's... Oh, I was about to say it's 2. What a save that is from the keeper. Wow. Another highlight here. This time for Barca is Rafinha into Koundé. Back to Koundé. Here's... I was going to say Federico de Jong. Frankie de Jong into Jules Koundé. Is de Jong again. Back to Cabarsi. Into Pedri. Into Marcus Rashford. Back to Pedri. Oh, he had a shot, but it was wide of the mark. Nothing for Alisson to worry about in goal there. And at half-time, it's 1-0. I'll take it. I'll take it. We've had the same amount of possession as Barca. So we've had the better chances, but we have had less shots. So they can definitely come back into this in the second half. But as it stands, we are smashing it in this episode. Absolutely killing it. Might make a tactical change here. I'm going to tell the lads to hold shape for this second half. Just because Barca are getting a lot of shots off, and they will score if we don't change something about it. But it's the second half now. Dani Olmo's running through. He's had a shot and Alisson saved it. That is exactly what I was trying to avoid by making that change there. But, wait, the change hasn't gone through? What the fuck? Why hasn't it gone through? How bizarre. I did it at half-time. Oh, they need to fix that, don't they? But here we are. It doesn't matter. But here's Andy Robertson. Florian Wirtz, Federico Chiesa, Gravenberg. Here's Andy Robertson. Can he get a good ball in? Oh, he's done his player. He's found Wirtz. Oh, Raujo's cleared it. Unlucky, lads. That was a good run by Robertson. I don't know how he got through there. Here's McAllister, Canate, Ryan Gravenberg. Here's Andy Robertson, who finds Federico Chiesa, who's lost the ball to Jules Koundé, who's found it. The goalkeeper is Araujo. Cabrassi. Good pressing there from Mo Salah. Is Rashford. Joe Gomez. Well done, mate. Here's Federico Chiesa. Poor shot. That was brilliant from Joe Gomez. Won the ball. Great ball out to Chiesa. Just a bit wasteful from the Italian. We've had a few more shots. We haven't conceded any this second half, I don't think. But we're getting the shots. Oh, as soon as I say it, we conceded a shot. But you know what I'm saying? We've got hold shape on, and I think we are doing that quite well. I was about to make a change there, but I'll leave it for now. Juventus have been by Leverkusen 5-0. Jesus wept. But here's Rafinha for Barca. Into Jules Koundé. He's found Frankie de Jong. Into Araujo. Here's Cabrassi. Into Pedri. Marcus Rashford. Can't seem to get the better of Joe Gomez at the minute. He did there. Commentator's curse strikes again. Here's Pedri. Good ball in. Van Dijk deals with it. And Salah heads it away. Got away with one there. Joe Gomez did get beat as soon as I said he's done alright. Goal line technology. I mean, it was going out of play anyway. I don't know why Alisson touched that. What a weird highlight. So strange. Right, I'm going to make some tactical changes here. Chiesa's having a stinker out there. So I'm going to put Wirtz on the left. And I'll bring on Dominic Szoboszlai in the midfield. And I might sub on Ekitike for Alexander Isak. Anyone else needs to come off. Robbo's had a good game, but he is a bit tired. Van Dijk's also tired. Not having the best game, according to this. I am going to leave it at that because we are doing all right. But anyway, let's get these subs on. Gahey on for Van Dijk. Let's get Frimpong on for Joe Gomez. I think we'll have to take Ryan Gravenberch off. Let's put McAllister there. Bring Endo on just to see the game out. 12 minutes left, and we've got 3 wins out of 3, which would be the perfect episode. I didn't think this would happen, I've got to be honest. 5-0 at the Etihad, a 1-0 win against Forest, and now this at the Nou Camp. We can hold on. What a week of football that's been for the Reds. Complete contrast to real life. 2 minutes to go before a famous win in Barcelona. Might be spoilt here because Cabassi's on the ball. Gives it to Rafinha, who's found Frankie de Jong. Here's Araujo. Cabarsi. Out to Martin. Who can he find? He's found Ibrahim Kanate. Here's Dominic Szoboszlai. Good ball up to Ekitike. I think he's offside. He's scored. He is offside. I can't get excited, but that would have been some way to seal the victory there. 4 minutes of added time. A goal is confirmed as being disallowed. He is miles off. Why can't he hold his run? He's fast enough. 3 minutes left to play. Here's Robertson, who's given the ball away, but he's won it back. Here's Andy Robertson. Can he find anyone in the box? He's kept it. It's McAllister. Good bit of time wasting here. Robertson, brilliant. Can he find anyone? Oh, he's lost the ball. But Wataru Endo's there to mop up. It's Jeremy Frimpong. Can he get that? Oh, brilliant bit of skill by Frimpong. Using his pace. Vert Salah, it's 2! And he sealed it. That's 3 wins in a row for the Reds. Well, in this episode anyway. Mo Salah has just sealed the win at the Camp Nou. I forgot what the stadium was called. Or the Spotify Camp Nou. Vert, deflected shot. Salah's there to tuck it away. 6 goals in 5 Champions League games for Mo Salah. And that is going to be our 3rd win of the episode, and I am absolutely buzzing with that. What a set of games that is. 5-0 at the Etihad, 1-0 at home to Forest, and then a 2-way win at the Nou Camp. Wow, Salah with a brace. That is much, much better. I am absolutely buzzing with that. What a result that is from the mighty Reds. Let's go straight to the match reaction. We're still 2nd in the league phase table, but we are 5 from 5, and what looked like to be a tough group, especially at the start, looks to be a piece of piss. That'll be it for this episode then, guys. A brilliant episode, might I add. 5-0 away at City, 1-0 at home to Forest, and 2-0 away at the Nou Camp. I could not have asked for a better set of games to record there. That was unreal. Can't believe we won 5-0 at the Etihad, or beat Barca 2-0 away. That's some result, that, for the Reds. But coming up next, I'm going to come back, I think, for the Spurs game. And we will play the Wolves game as well. So I'm going to have basically the whole of December off. I will see you at Christmas time, though. And yeah, that'll be it. I've been chatty. You've been great. Ciao for now.
So sweet to me. This is where